fact, TV celebrity Kim Kardashian West and her man Kanye West announced the childbirth of their tertiary kid, a infant lady brought by a substitute. Her substitute had done their ambition go real in the big souvenir one could offer, she told. One female who knows precisely which it is love to offer how souvenir is Laura Mott, a 31-year-old of Essex, who acted as a substitute mum recent year. On February 5, she gave childbirth to a 6lb 14-ounce infant lady. Moments after, the infant was in the weapon of her designed mom, Melissa. By the end of the date, Laura was behind household possessing a china takeaway, a bathtub and later bed, out of infant. It was so emotion, says Laura. Pleasure for them and for me. They had finished their household and I had succeeded in making thing I'd ever dreamed from. Laura, who has two daughters, elderly 7 and 3 and is pregnant woman once again in her tertiary kid, says she knew she requested to be a substitute the time she gave childbirth to her eldest. It was the mind of who never creature capable to include a kid. I knew direct off 1 trillion per dime I would be a substitute, she says. Laura had befriends in Melissa via a reciprocal boyfriend and solved she requested to assist her one day she heard on her occasion. Following Melissa's at first son was unborn, she tested for a other but lose 3 babies, one following the some at about 20 weeks. Doctors informed versus hard once again. So she tested surrogate motherhood, at first possessing Elle's son and later lathe to Laura while she requested Elle's kid. Soon following Laura's 30th date of birth, a iced fetus, shaped of the egg and semen of Melissa and her man, was effectively passed to Laura. Her daughters, her affiliate and the infant's parent were all this. He's love possessing and stretched household, she explains. The pregnant was simple, no night disease, no complications, and she had fortnightly scans in Melissa by her party. The two exchanged everyday updates by lyrics. While Laura Thicke felt the infant boot for the at first period, her instant mind was to let Melissa aware. And it was Melissa and her man's selection to discover out if it was boy or a lady. It was their kid. I was the intermediary, Laura says. In her expertise, a lot of human beings found how concept difficult to understand. Human beings hold request, how did I offer up the infant? I fair laughter. I never doubted how I'd be capable to do it. I did not sense assigned. It was fully various, we all knew we were possessing a infant for them, she says. Several human beings mind I was stupid, several were supporting and several human beings told it was wonderful I could do it, but they never would. Surrogate motherhood is wherever a female becomes pregnant woman in the intent of transferring above the kid to who else following giver childbirth. Usually, she carries the infant for a pair or parental who cannot beget themselves, they are named as designed parent. Down there are 2 forms of surrogate motherhood. In conventional surrogate motherhood, the substitute mom's egg is utilized, manufacturing her the gene mom. In gestational surrogate motherhood, the egg is stipulated by the designed mom or a funder. The egg is fertilized via in vitro fertilization, ECHO, and later located within the substitute. Surrogate motherhood is permitted in the UK so long as the substitute is not pay, or at low just pay cost. Profitable, the mom a fee, named as business surrogate motherhood, is legislative in several U.S. states. Laura says how her affiliate was supporting of the begin, insight it was a unselfish act by Laura. The pair were outdoor and fair in their own girls on the trial, manufacturing it precise the infant was departure behind to her household, not their household. A non-legally mandatory agreement was painted up in the assist of surrogate motherhood agent, COTS, to accept on which to do in instance of the lowest probable which ifs. The UK just allows for a substitute's cost to be coded, so Laura, a remain-at-home mother, was compensated for any motherhood clothes, medicine, journey and car garden extortion. I was never out of pouch, she says. They will perhaps ever since obliged to me, but I would never wait whatever of them. In clinic, Melissa was by Laura's party while she gave childbirth. her affiliate and Melissa's man waited external. Down there were burst into tears of joy all circle while the infant was brought. And following monthly the two families will be along once again 1 year on, to commemorate infants at first date of birth. It was as ultimate as it could be. I will certainly do it once again, says Laura, who has already penciled in Elle's surrogate motherhood for January following year.